I will say I do not know all of the ratings information. As I just said, I want to hold on to that, but I did get the early bulletin. And yes, AEW did indeed win the demo of Polish lesbian nuns from 36 to 39. That was a demo they did win handily. I think there were 4 of them watching.
I believe they also got the demo of 25-year-olds who have never seen a vagina. That's another demo they've won this week.
We had Twitter. Everybody just keep this as fun as possible. Come up with demos that AEW wins on a weekly basis. That'll be some entertainment. I'll be glad to retweet all of them straight to Tony Khan. Poor Tony Schiavone's test didn't come back, but I got. Remember when I came out on TBS? Tony had introduced us. I said, "Hey, Tony, there's a phone call for you in the back. It's Rock Hudson. He's got some bad news."
I can't believe
you should have seen his look on his face.
Some of the shit you said on TBS, it's amazing.
Well, anyway.
That got on the air. The Challenger couldn't get on the air. But making fun of Rock Hudson having AIDS got on the air.
Well, why not? Everybody else was. On TBS, all the comedy shows. But anyway, Tony's test didn't come back, but Taz has more energy. Let's just face it. Tony's just kind of chuckling about the fucking weird shit he's seeing. He doesn't really know what to say about it because it doesn't relate to wrestling. Taz has seen more modern shit. He can get around it.
You know, I enjoyed Schiavone a lot with Jericho, although I got sick of Jericho here. He just yells the whole time. But I'll say this. Taz brings out the best in Jim Ross.
Yeah.
At least the best of modern Jim Ross. To the point where, in general, I'm not an Excalibur fan, but he wasn't even needed here. Taz and Jim Ross together were really, really good, I thought.
Well, and that's the team that if they were serious about this and were running a business instead of Make-A-Wish and not want to hurt anybody's feelings, they'd let Tony do the interviews and let JR and Taz be the announce team and send Excalibur back to wherever the fuck basement he lives to watch his fucking Japanese wrestling tapes. Because none of us will live long enough to see Excalibur become a good broadcaster or have an idea of a clue about the wrestling business.
But can you do that if Taz is managing Brian Cage?
Well, especially with what we see later on, yeah. Because I don't think that'll last long. And besides, I did color a lot while I was managing the Midnight Express and TBS. You could work around that. But yeah, JR and Taz would be the team out of all of this. And Alex Marvez, my God, he just looks like a fucking Winnebago salesman trying to be on television.
He's horrible on TV.
Don't put him on television.
Well, look, Tony's allowed to hire his friends too. It's not just the Young Bucks friends and Cody's friends. He's allowed to hire his friends, too.
Well, I'm not knocking Alex Marvez as a person, but he made it to his 50s before anybody ever told him he ought to be on television, and there was a reason for that. Anyway,